And then we teach you about French job search tools and techniques. We have a career manual that will give to you that lists very specific ways in which you can tailor your resume to a specific industry, how to tailor your cover letter to suit different companies that you might be applying for, what to look out for in job descriptions and job posts, so you can have the best resume and cover letter possible to send out and have more opportunity of securing that job. We also list internship offers that come from outside companies, and we also connect alumni to current students. And I'll go more, I'll speak more about that later, because obviously we have very successful alumni out in the creative industry world, and it's really, they do often contact us to look for interns, or and they do come propose job positions to us. We help organize guest lectures. Maybe you've seen them in the newsletter. They're called PCA Talks. We invite artists and creatives from the industry to come and share their field with our students. And then we also coordinate company and partnership projects with the department chairs. Oops. So currently there's an ongoing partnership project with a contemporary tapestry company called Busan. And what they've asked our students to do is to create, since tapestry has got quite a old-fashioned craft connotation to it, they've asked our students to create contemporary tapestry which would actually be created and sold in their online platforms and stores. So this was open to the fine arts and fashion students. They've actually selected a winner, and we're excited to see how the outcome comes. I haven't added this to the slide because it's quite a new project, but with the brand Makeup Forever, the master's fashion students have been asked to create a uniform for their beauticians to wear in the stores. So we're really excited to see the outcome of that as well. Other company projects that had happened at PCA had been Busan, where it was open to all students. Busan is a high-end jewelry store, and they asked our students to create jewelry for the modern 21st century woman. And actually, I'm surprised it's an accessory design challenge, but actually the winner was from communication design, and he won the right to have his product manufactured and sold in the Busan shops, as well as 10,000 euros. So that was a very interesting project since it was open to everyone. We've had students work on display at the Hermes window displays. What they did was they got the famous Hermes prints printed on paper, and our students folded origami butterflies to create these kind of floating installations at the shop windows. So that was really interesting for our students to experience, because they had to work in real time. They had to go throughout all the night to make sure that the store windows were ready for the public to view. Voila. Another interesting project that our students got to do was the Taiping project. Taiping is a carpet manufacturer. They basically manufacture carpets for big hotels, airports, shopping centers, and our design management students got to design fabrics for them and got them manufactured. Via the Souillac. Souillac is a city in France, and actually the mayor contacted our students, our school, and asked the students to create a new environmentally friendly eco-structure as a exhibition hall. And our students, our design management students, had to make their own displays and bring them to the city of Suyak and show their presentation to the mayor of Suyak. So that was very great for our design management students to be hands-on, making these models and having real life experience in presenting their ideas and presentations and pitching it to, you know, a real life client. Compagnon du Devoir is one of the oldest craftsmanship guild, as you may say, in France. And what usually happens is that our senior fashion students get to work with them to manufacture accessories, leather accessories for their senior collection. So that's really interesting for our fashion design students, because not only do they have to think about their garments and the actual clothing that they create, but they have to think about accessories, lifestyle, as well as perfume, like all those big fashion houses have to do. So going on that same line, I'm just going to jump over to Takasago, because that's linking back to the fashion design department, where, like I said before, they have to think about their fashion label and brand as a whole. And Takasago is a big perfume company that does creates perfumes for lots of major fashion houses. And our students, basically what they do is they pitch their final thesis idea and the final senior collection to Takasago, and they have to create a perfume for their brand and that collection. And the winner, so there's a jury member, and Takasago picks their favorite pitch, and the students actually get to have that scent manufactured specifically for them and for their collection. So that's really exciting for our fashion students. We've also had EDF Sustainable Design Challenge, where EDF is one of the major electricity companies in France. And the students had to design, pitch ideas about how to be more eco-friendly in the city and how to think about sustainable design. And our design management students who won the challenge, they created the idea of making the travelators and the metro stations generate electricity while you walk on them. So again, like the Suyak project, where they went to the mayor to propose a design for an exhibition hall, the design management students here for the EDF Sustainable Challenge got to meet the EDF representatives and pitch their ideas. So so in this sense, our students really get to have hands-on real life experiences with real companies in the world. We are also partnered with major art institutions such as Centre Pompidou. We're partnered with the Kandinsky Library, which is normally reserved for PhD and research students, but our PCA students get to go into their library and use their resources, and it's really, really great for our students who take art history, theory and criticism, as well as fine arts, because the Kandinsky Library has one-of-a-kind artist books. These are books that artists have created, and they actually get to see these works of art hands-on and peruse through their amazing collection that they have. We're also partnered with the Research Center of Château de Versailles, as well as Gaîté Lyrique, which is a very contemporary and it's a center for interactive arts, so sound, music, film, installation. Actually, our students this time last year, got to work with the director of FAME, which is the film and music festival that's held at Gaîté Lyrique, and a band actually asked our students to make a music video for one of their songs. So that was very exciting for our students to be able to, again, work with real life situations and produce projects to real life clients and have their works displayed at these cultural institutions. And I'm going to talk a little bit about internship opportunities that you can do while you're at PCA. Obviously, one of the main ones is Paris Fashion Week, because it happens maybe 4 times a year. And on top of that, there's pre-collections and showrooms. And it's a really great way to get work experience on your CV while you're a student here, because it's just for a short period of time, and they allow you to be flexible while you have class time. These are just some of the examples where students have interned in the past. Actually, Rick Owens just emailed me today requesting for students end of May for their pre-collection showroom, and they usually come on campus for you to meet them in person, and they're all usually very, very flexible with what your schedule is. We also do a lot of partnership projects with other schools. For example, Central St. Martin's in London. We have been collaborating with them for this is the 3rd year running now. And basically the chair of foundation here in Paris College of Art and the chair of foundation in Central St. Martin's, they think of an idea, and the students collaborate with the foundation students on each side, each campuses, and it's sponsored by Eurostar. So the winning project gets to go to either campuses. So for example, the Central St. Martin's winner came to PCA, and the winning PCA student got to go to Central St. Martin's to view the exhibition there, and they win Eurostar tickets as well of whatever choice. We've also started a collaboration with Makeup Forever Academy, which is the school where you learn how to do makeup. Our MA in fashion, film, and photography students work a lot with the students at Makeup Forever Academy for photo shoots and things like that. We've also started a partnership with Sumori Chisato, who's a big fashion designer, where again our MA in fashion, film, and photography students actually got to go to the actual runway to do backstage photo shoots. They got to, if you can see here, they got to take home the collection to pitch an idea of their own, a photo shoot idea of their own, and it got published on the social media platforms, which is like excellent exposure for our students. We've also, Drawing is Free is actually run by the chair of foundation, Chloe Briggs. She holds a drawing session once a week at PCA, and basically it's a great way to get into it and start drawing things, and all sorts of members of the public are welcome to come. It's not a class per se, it's you just come and draw as you want. So I wanted to talk a bit about the alumni, getting alumni in touch with current students. These are just some examples of what how alumni have been connecting together and how our current students have been working with alumni, and especially between fashion, photo, and fine arts. It's really great to see our students being able to reach out to each other and use each other's talents and get projects created. So we really love seeing our alumni and our PCA community flourishing in their fields and helping each other out. Oops. So that's it for my webinar on partnership projects and internships. Did you guys have any questions at all? No? Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. And if you've got any questions at all, don't hesitate to email me, studentlife@paris.edu.